What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Don's back with another double upload. Today, we got 10 loudest WWE crowd pops reaction of all time. Like I said earlier, we did band fans. Like I said, I'm trying to get everybody back in the groove of, because like I say, fans are supposed to be returning soon. Hopefully, when they come back, they bring this same energy of this video. And the last video was the don't do's. Like, do things like. It was a bannable, like, fans that's banned forever. But yeah, let's get right into this. Go check that one out after you check this one out. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Link to the original video will be in the description. Roll the 2 Hondo.
I'm back.
A pop is referred to by many fans as a loud burst of noise from the audience. It's basically a positive crowd reaction or a collection of cheers. You'll hear a really big pop when a beloved star's entrance music hits, or when they win a big match, or when someone returns, or if a big shock happens. Expect all of the above. I'm D Wicket, and these are the 10 loudest WWE pops of all time. Raw 25 took place just under a year ago and was a nice little celebration of the last 25 years of Monday Night Raw. It featured plenty of big moments, cameos, and Balor Club alongside NWO. Holy fucking shit. Whenever WWE goes old school, though, you can always expect...
Yeah, I didn't watch this Raw, but yeah, pretty much every time old wrestlers come back, you can expect a large pop.
And legends of the business to peek their head back around the squared circle-shaped corner. In a backstage segment with Kurt Angle, we saw multiple knocks at the door, and those answering and joining the party, including Jonathan Coachman, the Brooklyn Brawler.
I remember Jonathan Coachman, man. He works for ESPN now, I believe, right? I think he's still at ESPN. I remember him being at ESPN, but I hadn't watched ESPN in a long time.
Teddy Long, Brother Love, and a string of pops peaked with the Boogeyman because, of course...
I used to be scared of the Boogeyman growing up, not gonna lie. I used to really be afraid of the Boogeyman. Because I really like the whole worms and all that stuff.
Brooklyn Brawler. Makes sense. It is your town. All right. Yeah, brother Rebel, brother Brooklyn, and brother Olympic Boy. I'm so excited. And you.
Number 9, Brock is back.
When Brock came back,
Brock Lesnar's entire second run within the WWE, the night after WrestleMania.
When Brock came back, the crowd really did go ballistics that night. Yeah, I remember watching that Raw too, cause he was in WWE 12, like as an unlockable character, and I was like, why is Brock in this game? Then months later, he returned to WWE. WWE 12 was a great game too.
Brock out from backstage to congratulate him on his victory face to face. Unfortunately for him and fortunately for everyone else, The Rock wouldn't be answering that request. No. Instead, we got Brock Edward Lesnar coming out to confront Big Match John. In a foreshadowing of SummerSlam 2014, Brock Lesnar stepped in the ring and was soon the only man left standing in that ring. What a fucking badass. What a welcome home.
At this point, Brock was kind of cool with me still though, like. But it's like when the whole Suplex City and all that stuff really took over. That's when I wasn't a fan no more, because it's like he don't really. Yeah, the crowd went crazy.
Lesnar with Cena. Lesnar's got Cena.
Number 8, Diesel. The 2011 edition of the Royal Rumble decided to get creative with the formula. The formula is typically 30 men enter. In 2011, 40 men entered. Creativity at the fucking wazoo, ladies and gentlemen. Literally, what's a
But literally, though, every year is multiple people. Well, a lot of legends return at the Royal Rumble. And it'll just be that one night. But some legends or debuts, like AJ Styles, I wonder if he gonna be in here, but the crowd went crazy when AJ Styles first came too.
During the summer of Punk and all that bullshit that happened with Diesel, clearly Triple H was looking for an excuse to try and test out Diesel back in the company, and well, according to the live audience, yes please. Maybe the story that would eventually play out was really stupid. I mean, it was about text messages, basically. But hey, at least Diesel's Royal Rumble cameo was pretty great. What's your favorite Royal Rumble surprise entrance? Let us know in the comments down below with the hashtag DW.
But I mean, you could expect it. This the Royal Rumble. I'm thinking maybe Rey Mysterio when he retired was pretty cool too.
The big boot took out Rey Mysterio. That big right hand of Big Daddy Cool's knocking guys left and right. Watch out, Dolph.
Number 7, Daniel Bryan's triumph. Can you imagine if WWE actually...
The crowd went crazy behind Bryan for so long. And it was like a about time type of moment. That's how I felt. Like.
Beat Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 30 and go on to face Randy Orton and Batista in the main event. Like, seriously, you know they heavily doing it.
Like, his come-up story, like, he had to go against the staff of WWE. This guy, Vince, all that. He had B-plus player and all that. Finally exceeded the odds. For me, I was happy for him, and it was like an about time.
Fuck them for even thinking of it. Daniel Bryan's victory at WrestleMania 30 was appropriately met with an entire stadium's eruptious roar of approval, but was unfortunately also met with Michael Cole's commentary. Seriously, the Miracle Kid, a miracle on Bourbon Street.
Yeah, I can't stand
Michael Cole.
Michael
Never
Cole.
gonna address how much Cole hated Daniel Bryan just 3 years earlier. Fuck continuity. Fuck continuity.
I mean, I don't mind that, but I'm like, of course, I feel like, yeah, if he's hating on him in that moment, that would have ruined it. I'm talking about the whole flying goat and all that stuff. I couldn't stand Michael Cole doing it. But I guess you could say it's him a heel being a heel. But honestly, I'm not impressed with it.
Did anyone expect this? Absolutely not. They hoped for it. Did everyone?
Wait, was that
Number
the fan
6.
with the iconic? But yeah, AJ Styles was 6. That had the iconic shock face. Yup, I think that's him.
Number 6, AJ Styles. The 2016 Royal Rumble.
Yep, his debut.
AJ Styles. I don't care that Triple H, the title, all that. I don't care that Roman was savagely brutalized by the League of Nations. I don't care that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn rekindled their feud. Well, yeah, I actually did care, but you get the idea. This match was AJ Styles, and as soon as he was thrown out, it was no longer even a match to me. AJ Styles debuted at number 3 at the 2016 Royal Rumble match.
I don't know why they
the
chose
greatest
3.
Pops that never properly made it to the millions at home. I mean, we heard the music hit, and then we heard the absolutely insane pop, but just saw this dipshit Roman's face the entire time.
Can it be? It is! The phenomenal one is here! AJ Styles! Oh my gosh!
I think when he left Impact, like he fell off too. That's probably around the time where TNA fell off.
Number 5, The Rock is back. If you smell what the crowd is cheering. Nope, that was awful. To set up the aforementioned John Cena Dwayne Johnson feud from before, The Rock had established a 3 WrestleMania schedule surrounding the entire feud. The first of these would see him as just the host of WrestleMania, and once that was announced, holy sweet goddamn.
I really want to.
Finally, The Rock has come back to Anaheim.
I honestly want to go to a wrestling event one day, but I feel like if I go, it has to be at when the crowd is actually into it as well, because you know you could go at one of those nights that the crowd ain't really feeling it too much, and I want to be a part of a night where the crowd is actually into it.
Number 4, Chicago is Punk. Guys, this isn't even me being a CM Punk fan. This is Chicago being CM Punk loyalists.
Yep.
The 2011 Money in the Bank crowd was excellent all night, but goddamn did they beat
They
the
like,
main
yeah,
event.
they
I mean,
wasn't just hyped for the main event. They was hyped, but the main event, beautiful, man.
Can you blame them? This was a 5-star feud with a pair of 5-star wrestlers in their absolute prime that led to a 5-star match. And CM Punk
Last
was
video.
literally the definition of a hometown hero. Of all the pops on this list, this one might be the most justified. And when he actually won the match, god fucking damn.
I think the thing that was telling about this match too, though, is like you didn't know CM Punk's next move, so people really thought CM Punk was gonna retire not retire. CM Punk was going to defend the WWE Championship in other companies. That would have been a cool little gimmick for him to go around and do. Obviously, have him win it and all of that. But, like, just the idea, CM Punk might lose the WWE Championship in this company. But WWE need me as a writer, man. But I guess you're promoting other companies. But let's be real. Most of these other companies won't ever reach WWE quality.
I can compare this feeling to is if the Chicago Bears were in the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl were here in Chicago. That's what this feels like.
Number 3, Dolph cashes in. Well, taking a world championship off Alberto Del Rio definitely justifies a massive pop too, so I guess the last line was debatable. So you know how the Raw after WrestleMania is treated basically like a televised pay-per-view and the crowd reacts more than they ever do for B pay-per-views? Well, 2013 was pretty much the year to kickstart this entire motion. Even though Brock did actually return the night after Mania 2012, the crowd wouldn't do a takeover until 2013, and Jesus Christ, did they take over. NXT style takeover.
I knew
Dolph
that jump
Ziggler
was
the
coming because
massive
they were
heel
showing
asshole
NXT.
holding the Money in the Bank briefcase at the time, but to the smart fans, he was the underrated workhorse just inches away from getting his due. And once he got his due, the fans let him have it. Even The Miz said that this was the loudest crowd reaction he's ever heard in his life, and no one gets booed as loud as The Miz does.
By Del Rio, but
I wish Dolph was pushed more, but this is probably the closest Dolph will ever get to superstardom in WWE.
yes, it's finally. Oh, watch out! Look at this! Look at this! Zigzag! Cover! We got us a new world champion! A new champion!
Number 2, the 2008 Royal Rumble.
Is this John
Now,
Cena? John Cena got injured, and this is when he returned at 30th. If this is it, then I remember this. Not only I remember the next pay-per-view, Elimination Chamber. Let's say I got in trouble because I bought that pay-per-view without my parents' knowledge, and I didn't tell them until it like showed up on the bill.
Very justified crowd reaction because holy shit. John Cena proved at the 2008 Royal Rumble that he is genuinely the closest thing humanity will ever get to seeing a real-life Superman. Cena took a 7 to 9 month injury and told it to go fuck itself by returning back to the WWE in the 2008 Royal Rumble after 3 months. It's widely documented and common knowledge at this point, which may put a bit of a restraint on just how insane of a feat that really is, but let me remind you, he was supposed to take 7 to 9 months to recover.
I didn't know that. Well, I don't remember that side of it.
What is this? It's John Cena! Are you kidding me?
Yeah, crowd did go crazy that
John
night.
Cena's gone nuts! Look at this! Cena's a little nice in the no way!
And number 1, Stone Cold is back. Honestly, what else could it have been?
Yeah.
No crowd reaction has ever been as explosive
The
as
shot,
this one was.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like I said this in a video before, but hearing that shattered glass was an instant pop
Steve
for the
Austin
crowd.
spent a decent chunk of his career stuck on injury. But each time he came back, damn, the crowd was always so heavily into it. After months of Vince and The Rock being in cohorts against everyone, Steve Austin made a triumphant return to fuck over Vince McMahon yet again in order to help out Mankind win the WWF Championship. This moment had everything.
Is this when he
Over
returned with the
wrestler in
truck,
history,
right? I
returning
hope.
to ruin the plan of the most despised heel in history to help the most beloved babyface in history win the WWF Championship. And for that, not only was it the loudest in history, it's also probably unbeatable.
Sure. Oh, it's not the one that I was thinking of, but
And those are the 10 loudest WWE pops of all time.
please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Go subscribe to Watch WWE. Original link will be in the description. And I'm out. Peace.